And there's a gold seal in the Mahud family that was handed by King William to a Mahud. It was supposed to be in a chaplain to King William.
That's intriguing.
A gold and amber seal with J and an M on it. And my mother was J.M., she was Jenny Mahud. And even the ancestors away in New Zealand know about that. Some of them have been home here and they were talking about it. Well, Mahuds in New Zealand, Mahuds in Australia, Mahuds in America.
I always like the meaning of names. Like, my middle name is Gary because my father was called Gary. Well, he's still called Gary. And I find it intriguing that your name was May because that was the time you were born. So it's intriguing. So,
well, I was Anna Elizabeth Mary after my two grandmothers. I was the oldest. I was called for my two grandmothers. My Granny Mahud was Anna Eliza, or Anna Elizabeth, I suppose.
I've read that in some 1911 censuses. Eliza, I wasn't sure whether it was short for Elizabeth or just a name Eliza.
I don't know whether Anna, a lot of people call Anna Eliza. I don't know whether it was a short for Elizabeth or not. Or was it just a name on its own?
And so your full name's Anna
Elizabeth Mary
Copeland. So where does the May come from?
May, because I was born in the month of May.
So it's just stuck as a nickname, or?
You know, it was just a pet name, I suppose.
So when everyone's put you down as May, that's not your actual name?
No, it's not on the birth certificate, like. These three names have caused me more trouble than enough. Nothing, only hassle. When I go to get a passport, my passport saying Mary. Then when I go to look for a pension or anything to do with health, they have Anna on everything. Because the first name's Anna. Bus pass or anything is Anna, because when you get a form to fill, they say fill in your full name, and Muggins fills in her full name. In the beginning of that, but May on the fourth day I'd kept to it, I'd have been better off. It's an awful hassle. It meant that it's so much of a hassle. Gwen, my daughter-in-law in Australia, is called Margaret Gwen, I think it is. And she had more hassle with passports and bank accounts and everything because of the second name too. And now she called her children one name over the head of it, Wesley and Nicky.
Yeah, and this, I know my sister, and she's had two boys with a partner before, and they're just getting married now. And she sometimes struggled to take her two boys on holiday because she has a different last name to her two sons.
Yes.
And I think one thing that she's looking forward to is, besides spending the rest of her life with the man that she loves, who's the father of both.
Yeah.
Just that they wanted to save up to get a good, nice wedding. She finds it quite nice that when her name changes, she's going to have to deal with less hassle.
Less hassle. Oh, it's a real hassle. It's terrible hassle when you're travelling.
So, and so it's intriguing that everyone calls you May, but your full name's Anna Elizabeth Mary. Yeah?
Yes, that's it. Well, I was appointed a peace commissioner and they put me down as May, so when anyone comes to get a form signed as May, you wonder, is it strictly legal when I'm not called? That's strange. David was appointed a peace commissioner to be a Fianna Fáil government minister. I was appointed to be a Fine Gael government minister, so...
It's quite opposites then. I like that.
So that's a bit of a record. A peace commissioner is not the same as a JP. It just gives you permission to sign official documents, or a guard could come and ask you to sign a document for to arrest somebody or something to that. But I never got that to do because I wasn't in a town near hand the guards. But I know another councillor in Cotillion, and he gets a lot of that to do. But I was lucky enough, I only get the odd form to fill for maybe a school grant or something, cattle grant or something simple. A commissioner votes, it's a different thing. They have to swear, you have to swear somebody. But we are just peace commissioner.
Yeah. I've read that when David passed away, there was a large attendance.
Oh yeah.
It must be nice that different elements of the community paying his respects.
Oh yeah. All came from all over. Senators, PDs.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, the reason they come is, you see, when I was co-opted on, then when there's a Senate election, they come to the councillors looking for votes. So they're interested in you because they need a vote for the Senate. There's a method in their madness. But the strange part of it is very noticeable. When I was on the council, when Christmas would come, you'd get a load of Christmas cards.
I still sometimes get a Christmas card from an MP I used to help. I once helped with general elections, and he still likes to rally the troops, as it were.
Well, I used to get, maybe 40, 50 Christmas cards from senators. And the year I went off the council, I got one Christmas card. So if that wouldn't tell you something, nothing would.
Yeah.
Because it was no longer any good to them. Oh no, it's interesting. You see, the council votes in the Senate. And they have to canvass. We had Michael D. Higgins twice at our door looking for a vote for the Senate when he was starting off. Before he wasn't even married. And Alex said to him one day, "Is Sabrina the girl you had when you were canvassing for the Senate at our door?" So when my father, he said, "I don't think so," he says. We Michael D, our president.
And would you normally vote for now, or would it be
Fine Gael?
And as I've been talking to some people, it's just they've often been seen as like the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, no, that's just about how we feel. They're not as Republican, we think. They're not as close to Sinn Féin.
I'm just checking for. I think.
Take them out your way.
No, please, thank you. And just quickly, right. When's your birthday again?
29th of May.
29th. Yes.
1939.
No, thank you. Could I have a quick glass of water, please?
Do you have a cup of tea?
Can I have a glass of water, please?
Glass of water. Do you want these? Will you have tea?
No, thank you. I'm good, thank you. I feel like I've asked you a lot of questions. Is there anything you'd like to know about this project, or anything else you'd like to make one last comment on?
So where will you use it?
When will I use it?
Yeah, just at your...
I'm actually planning to publish this about doing a chapter dedicated to this book, and because I feel like this is both a story that I feel like a lot of people don't know about, and two, I think it's a story that could be relevant for the future, because people, I don't think, I'm not sure if a unified Ireland will happen one day, because of many reasons, but I feel like if there ever was, this could be something for us to predict the future of what would happen with the Protestant community in the North, as in the people here in Cavan and in border counties, they adapted to change, but they didn't forget who they were.
Yeah, that's a true assessment.
and